What's up YouTube? Gina here, back at it again, and welcome back to the channel, guys. So today it's going to be an interesting content for us. We are going to be interchanging different rarities for different components, see what the effect on the storage, the mining capacity, and all those good stuff. So if you're new to my channel, guys, please make sure to click that like, that subscribe, and click the bell, set that to all. That way you'll always be notified with game reviews, walkthroughs, tutorials, anything and everything NFTs. I do English contents. That way each and every one of you will be able to understand that moving forward for Starship. So without further ado, guys, let's get it on intro. So this is the game page of Starship. Link will be in the description of the video. I know the ones that are playing Starships already know this, but if you are one of those people that are still trying to do their own research to know like what are the differences in terms of the rarities and their effect on like the storage and the mining capacity or the mining power, then this is the right content for you. So let's get it on. Okay, so we are going to take first the flight control. So flight control, and this one, guys, this is my monitor. It's been made by one of, I think, the players of Starship. This is a very helpful tool. Kudos to d1uz4.wem. You can also check out the Discord channel, Excel, then like the number sign 3819. This is a very helpful. If you don't know this yet, I will put the link to this one in the description of the video. You will know every little thing about your account and the Starship. Like this one, guys, look, I have 3 ships. So this is 1, this is 2, and then this is the 3rd. Okay, now for all those ships, you will see them here. So Starship 1, these are the parts, the components that I have, and these are the stats of the components that I have activated for the Starship. This is for Starship 2, this is for Starship 3. Okay, so we will focus on the Starship 1. So we'll change like the rarity. Let's start with flight control, and let's take note of these numbers, guys. So it's rare. The one that we have installed right now for flight control is rare. So let's change it up. Close that because it's going to okay, so this one we have another rare one. Okay, let's change it to, I think the ones that I have right now are common. So let's click that one and see what difference does it make if we change the rare to common. Okay, so now it's been changed. If we go here and if we refresh, that way we will remember I placed a notepad right under my face cam. So let's change it up back to rare for the flight control. And then let's see. Okay, so let's save this one up, guys, and put it in the notepad. Those are your stats when it was still common for the flight control chair. Let's refresh that and compare it. So the staking capacity changed from 13.57 using the common to 13.9 using the rare one. Consumption still the same. Mining capacity is the same. Storage capacity is basically the same. So the flight control chair actually affects the staking or the staking capacity of the Starship. How about the cooling system? Let's go ahead and change that. The one that I have fitted is the legendary. Let's go ahead and just log in. Froze there for a bit. So let's go back to the Starships, and for the cooling system, let's change that one up let's see how much impact it does if we change that to common. Okay, so let us just approve this transaction. Okay, approve that. Believe it or not, guys, this one is profitable as well. It's very profitable, and it's still in its beginning phases. It hasn't I think it's not yet up until, I mean, it's has been up for not yet a full month. So it's just like, I mean, like 2 to 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks would be safe. So there's a lot of things that still can improve on this one, like the price. It's very, very promising. Okay, so let's save this one up, guys. Change this 13.9, and then let's do the refresh. So from legendary to common. Okay, let's check out the notepad which changed. So the one that changed for the cooling system is the staking capacity, 13.9. This is the legendary, okay, and then down to 12.17. And then for the speed, so 108.24, it's up to 110.04. Then consumption from 132.39 down to 102.96, and mining capacity and the storage capacity is basically the same. So that's the one for the cooling system. All right, so let's change the cooling system back to legendary. Check out where that is. That's precious. Pick this one, go back to, if legendary is not there. Okay, so let's quickly refresh that page. Box login, then back there, back at system. There you go. Okay, click that and just approve it. Sometimes, you know, just have to go back and forth, quickly refresh. That way the NFTs will show up. Okay, so let's check if it's back there already. Let's refresh, and like it's back to normal. 13.9. There you go. So let's do the high power thruster this time. Let's change it back to common. High power thrusters. And then let's do the common one here. So as you can see, I have a lot of rare NFTs. And for starships, guys, you could create as much accounts as you can. I have inquired that, and I got a reply that you can indeed create multiple accounts. That way you could fit your components there. And just like what I have, I purchased the total amount of, I think, how much was that? Like $1,800 US worth of packs. So you can just imagine how many starships that is. And haven't even used half of them. It's right now, it's a pain to create multiple accounts. Hopefully in phase 2, I've heard that the maximum starships will increase. I'm not sure if it's gonna be 12. Hopefully if it's gonna be that much. That way people can just, you know, maintain one account instead of creating multiple accounts. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I haven't actually. This is the original one, so that's good. Okay, so it already refreshed, but it didn't show the parts here. But the numbers have already refreshed. Let's check them out and see what changed. So staking capacity is down to 12.05 from 13.9. Then the speed is up to 110.04 from 108.24. Consumption went down. That's a big dip right there. 132.39 went down to 102.94. Okay. Then mining capacity still the same. Storage capacity basically the same. So the staking capacity, the speed, and the consumption are the ones that changed when we change the high power thruster from a legendary NFT down to a common one. So let's do. So I'm just doing the highest rarity that I have and then change it to common. That way, you know, we're not gonna take too much of the time for us to change it up. So next one would be, let's actually put back the one that we changed. High power thrusters. It shows up. Refresh it. There. Nope. So let's go ahead and refresh the page. So we're gonna re-log in. Okay, so the differences are staking capacity from 13.9, it went down to 11.12. The speed, the consumption, and the mining capacity are basically the same. The storage capacity, huge impact, guys. 2610.14 went straight down to 667.58. So those are the ones that were affected by the kyanite storage, the staking capacity and the storage capacity. So let's put it back. Okay, so next one would be the kyanite extractor. The one that we have here is rare. So let's change it up to common and see what changes it does. Prove. And let's refresh that. So it's common now. The changes are, let's see, staking capacity from 13.9, it went down to 13.28. Speed and consumption, basically the same. Mining capacity, it went down from 149 down, or 149.78 down to 132.92. Then the storage capacity is basically the same. So mining capacity and staking capacity are the ones that are affected by the kyanite extractor. And let's change it back and do the engine. Okay, so for the engine, the one that we have plugged in is Epic. Let's change it to common. Let's see. I have rares here for engine. And let's see what changes it does on the attributes. Okay, so let's pull this one up. Staking capacity, guys, went down from 13.9, went down to 12.44. The speed from 108 to 108.24 up to 109.08. Consumption is 132.39, went down to 118.9. Mining capacity and storage capacity are basically the same. So staking capacity, speed, and consumption are the ones that are affected by the engine part. So let's go ahead and change that one back up to Epic. All right, and let's refresh that. So it's back to the usual. Okay, so 13.9 for the staking capacity, 108.24 for the speed, consumption 132.39, mining capacity is 149.78, and storage capacity is 610.14. So these are the components that I have for my Starship number 1. And I just showed you the differences from the one that I use if you change it down to a common rarity. So you could just imagine, like, if, like, say for example, legendary, instead of common you change it up to like an uncommon, so the attributes would change a little bit from that. But basically this content, I made it for the sole purpose of knowing what gets affected by which component. So like for flight control chair, does it affect the staking capacity, speed, consumption, mining capacity, or storage capacity? That way, when you would like to make an upgrade on the parts that you have for your Starship, you would know which one to purchase in the Atomic Hub. Or if you have like packs or NFTs that are better than what you have right now, you could fit it in. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, guys, please do not forget to click that like, that subscribe, and click the bell, set that to all. That way you'll always be notified with walkthroughs, tutorials, guides, something like this, the ones that I upload in the future. I'll be making content for Starships in English. That way we could cater to a more, like, a wider range of viewers or audience, that we could help in understanding what are the things that you should know in Starship. Okay, so that's it for me. I will see you on the next. I'm out. Peace.